If you want the best schemes created by the best players in the world, head over to acemadden.com, get yourself a membership, and make sure to use code ACE for 10% off at checkout. What's up, guys? It's your boys from acemadden.com, and today I'm going to show you guys what the pro players are still doing on defense to find a little bit of success. And this is going to be meta from last year, so if you were following the pro scene or at least aware of what was going on in the meta, this tip's going to look familiar to you. But I just want to show you a couple things you can do to have success with it in Madden 22. Now, before I get into the breakdown, I just want to let you guys know if this video hits 150 likes, I will drop a full scheme out of this or out of nickel normal, whatever you guys want. But just make sure you hit that like button. If we get to 150 likes, I will drop that scheme. So that's all you have to do. That's all I ask from you. And of course, subscribe if you enjoy the video. So let's go ahead and get into the tip. And what we're going to do is we're going to select the 4-6 playbook because that gives us the 3-3-5 and a 3-3-5 wide. So you do need to use a playbook that has both. If you have a custom, that's great. You can add both of these to your custom. And the reason we're going to do this is because 3-3-5 is going to allow us to put safeties at linebacker, and then we can audible down to 3-3-5 wide. So let's go ahead and come to this play call screen. We're going to hit wire triangle. That's going to bring us to our substitutions. If you're a 3-4 team by nature like the Packers are, your best pass rushers are actually going to be at linebacker, but you have to sub them in at defensive end. So I had to put Gary and Smith in. So here at your linebacker positions, you're going to just put your safeties of choice. Now, if you're the Packers, I recommend putting Savage here at your middle linebacker. You're going to have to take him out of the starting safety position first, and then you can put him here at middle linebacker. But whatever three safeties you want, guys, just put them there. This is going to give you a lot of speed on the field. Okay, so after you do that, what you're going to do is go to 3-3-5 wide, and then you're going to select it. And then you're going to hit LT. That's going to pull up your custom audibles. And then I recommend putting in Mike Blitz 3 in place of Tampa 2. Now, you can set this up however you want. I don't care. But Mike Blitz 3 is typically the play that people are going to come out in. So I recommend setting it up like that. And then select Tampa 2. Or I guess it doesn't really fully matter, but I would recommend Tampa 2. And then what we're going to do is just go against Gun Bunch. I'm going to show you a few things. So as soon as you come out of the play call screen, you're going to hit X or square, D-pad left, and then you're going to hit Mike Blitz 3, whatever icon that is or whatever button that is. In my case, it's LB. And you're going to see that these linebackers come down into outside linebacker positions, and you now have safeties at this position. So you're going to have a lot of speed when you blitz, and you're going to have a lot of speed in coverage. So that's the main reason that we're doing this, is to just have a lot of speed on the field while still being balanced versus a run game. So after you do this, the rest of it's kind of up to you, but I'm going to show you what actual pro players are kind of doing to adjust. So typically what you'll see if they want to use coverage is they'll keep their D-line pinched and they'll just crash them up. So D-pad left, right stick up. That's going to crash your D-line up. And then what I would do is I'd probably just re-blitz all my linebackers so I can have my user in a blitz angle. And then after that, what I would do is probably man up the running back and man up the tight end, and then play defense like this. So what this is going to do is it's going to take care of, some of the common throws like the tight end flat, and it's also going to take care of, the running back wheel. And then you can just really just drop back and play this entire deep middle of the field and just pick between the high-low and just try to bait them. So it's kind of common what you'll see in regards to a pass coverage shell out of this. So swoop down, boom, come down. Maybe you can't keep up with that crossing route unless you really see it coming. But it's very simple. You're just going to audible down again, and then crash your D-line up, re-blitz your linebackers, and then you can just go ahead and adjust however you want. And like I said, this is somewhat common right now in regards to, defending Gun Bunch and all these other good formations in the pass game. And you get pretty good pressure by sending 3. Now, you might be asking, hey, Ace, they can roll out of the pocket super easily versus this. Because if you go to instant replay, you'll see all it takes is putting the tight end on a delay fade or on a block, and you can really just roll out. And I'll show you that, yeah, you can definitely do that. So go ahead and just do the same setup. Actually, don't contain because I want to show you. Let's go ahead and just put this guy in a zone. And we'll delay fade the tight end, and then boom, Here we go. We are now out of the pocket, and we just can just run or release our fade, and it's super easy. So that's why you have to make this other adjustment. So what you're going to do is you have to mix this in. You can actually start the game out like this, which is crash your D-line up, blitz all your linebackers, contain. That's going to be RB or R1, and you're going to do it twice. And now your guys are on contains. And what this is good for, and then you can just adjust this. You can adjust both flats however you see fit. And what this is going to be good for is it's going to be really good at helping you get pressure while having outside contain on the tight end side. So let's go ahead and look. You're going to see this blitz will actually work sometimes versus a blocked running back. We just kind of run around him. But the important thing is you'll see this guy is ready for the quarterback. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. And you're going to see that if they block the tight end, you are going to have that outside contain. We somehow ran right by him because this game sucks. But you're going to see that he was in a good position to make a play on the quarterback. We just kind of hit that perfect hole, and we kind of just squeezed through. But we were there for the outside contain. So if your opponent is doing that a lot, he just wants to get out of the pocket, this defense is going to be really, really good for keeping them in the pocket. Now, here's another adjustment you can make. The reason that most people are not spreading their D-line is against gun bunch specifically. The inside zone is pretty good. I'd say the read option is more popular in gun bunch offset, but when you spread your D-line, you are a little bit more susceptible to any kind of shotgun run. Having the defensive line over the guards is just going to make it so you can really shoot with your user. But if you want better pass D and you want to get better pressure, you can spread your D-line and then crash them up and then blitz your linebackers and then contain. That's going to be one of your adjustments that you can make. And I'll show you. We'll go ahead and snap the ball. Oop, I was actually in inside zone. We actually blew it up pretty well there by spreading our D-line still. Let's go ahead and do that same thing, but let's go ahead and actually pass the ball this time. And you're going to see we have really good pressure, and we're only sending 5. Now, a couple things to keep in mind is actually, let's go ahead and respot this ball because nobody runs gun bunch in the middle of the field. One thing to keep in mind is cover 3 is really easy to bomb right now. And this defense is, of course, a cover 3. And the way people are bombing cover 3 right now is typically from the point man and bunch, so number 13. So you can really do something like this. Go ahead and man up the point, and then you can just contain like this. And now you have a 4-man, and you now have a little bit of extra insurance on the bunch side. So let's go ahead and run it. And now we still have pretty good coverage. Yeah, the I think number 15 was open, but overall, I would mix in the 3-man, the 4-man, and the 5-man. I wouldn't really send 6 too often. You can, but I just feel like blitzing right now isn't that good. Like blitzing too many people isn't that good. Yeah, so it looks like this flat zone defender came down for the running back. But overall, everything was pretty covered. You could have maybe thrown the tight end for a few yards, but honestly, I'm happy with how the defense looked. I think we also had outside contain from our defensive end. Yeah, we did. So if he ran to the right, he might have gotten sacked. Maybe not if he blocks his tight end, but at least in this situation, we have really good contain. But that's what people are pretty much doing right now. I know I didn't do a full breakdown, but like I said, if this video hits 150 likes, I will do a full breakdown out of either this formation or nickel normal, whatever you guys want. But that's going to be it for the video. Make sure you subscribe for daily Madden 22 content if you did enjoy this video. And if you guys need help on offense or defense, as always, make sure to go to acemadden.com. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.